Can you help me to identify some distorted thoughts?
Well, there are 10 of them. I can try and
find them. Let's go textbook first. Let's have a look at
Well, typically you'll see what's common is all or nothing thinking, which is this black and white type of thinking. You'll hear a lot of always, never, a lot of absolute language. I'm never gonna get better. Things are always gonna be this way. That's a typical and common distortion. And then there's disqualifying the positive. So that one you might actually recognize that there's some value. For example, somebody might compliment you and say, oh, I thought, are you looking so nice today? And while you recognize the importance or that comment as a compliment, you struggle with accepting it. And so you might say, oh, she just said that to me because she feels sorry for me, because she knows I've been struggling with depression. So that's another one. A big one is a negative mental filter. And people kind of describe this one as if you're wearing some glasses or something and you can't see the positive. All you can see is the negative around you. There's actually a great children's book that I use for that one called Alexander and the Very Horrible, Terrible, Not So Very Good Day or something. I can't quote that name for sure, but
yeah. And the child in that book, he's like dramatizing everything that's happening to him.
Catastrophizing everything that's happening to him, and even fantasizing, well, maybe this wouldn't happen in Australia, actually, in the book. But he's so focused about all the things that are happening to him throughout his day that are not going right. And it spirals down into this, vortex in which he can't get out. And that's a common distortion. And then there's shoulds and musts. That's also absolute type of language where we have these demands and expectations that we put on other people. Well, if he's my friend, he should really do that for me. And, to combat that, we have to switch it and say, well, he's my friend and I would like him to treat me that way, but I can't demand or expect that I'm going to be treated that way.
I've heard that referred to as shoulding on people or shoulding on yourself, which is a kind of colloquial, crass kind of way to, but it's a good way to remember it. Yeah, and so, but continue. That's really interesting because I think that you're getting into the fact that we're happiest when we're not trying to control ourselves, we'll control others and their reactions.
Right.
And a lot of the things that we're hoping for are manifestations of love and they can't be commanded.
Right.
And so this helps open that up. And so then when we see somebody do something nice for us, we're not feeling like entitled to that action.
Right.
We're just grateful for it.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I would think so.